From Kimi Räikkönen taking a break in a celebratory moment.
Yeah, I was having a shit.
To Lando Norris singing in a race.
It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What?
These are 15 most funniest F1 moments of all time. Kimi Räikkönen, the king of unintentional humor. Creating iconic moments without even trying. 2006 Brazilian Grand Prix. Pele came to the grid to honor Michael Schumacher's retirement, planning to greet all the drivers along the way. However, there was one notable absence. Martin Brundle chased him down for an explanation.
Kimi, you missed the presentation by Pele.
Yeah.
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Okay, thanks for that.
What made it even funnier was how this stupid exchange overshadowed the presence of a football legend and a motorsport icon's retirement. Peak Iceman behavior. Brazil seems to bring out Kimi's best moments. 2012, Brazilian GP. Kimi went off track and ended up on an old escape route.
The pits as well with a set of dry tyres.
And Kimi Räikkönen looks to be trying to find a route home early. Going off at Junshao. Luckily for him, that's where the support paddock is for the Porsche Super Cup, and he can get back onto the track again. Or
It
is he
looks like
stopped?
there's a gate there. I was going to say, I never knew that was a route back onto the track, and it's not.
Well, it is when they're about to have a Porsche race, because that's where they all come from, but they've obviously shut the gate now.
How bizarre. Excuse me, does anybody know the way back to the racetrack?
If he'd have turned up on Thursday and done his track walk,
Kimi went off track and ended up on an old escape route. What he didn't realize was that that gate had been closed off years earlier. Lance Stroll's career is a bit like pineapple and pizza. Brazil 2024. The hilarity started before the race even began. Formulation lag. Everything seemed normal until...
Half a second more. So high-speed weaving now, and then 150-meter lift into turn 4.
Stroll had already made himself the main character.
Making his run. He's just lost it under braking. Wow.
Just locked the rears. Completely locked up the rears. That is, car to be fully rebuilt.
However, no harm done right. Just a formulation lag.
Crash. Try and restart.
Copy, front wing.
Do you think he recovered? Think again.
You can reverse, you're going to have to come into the pit lane.
For a fact, this is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Lance Stroll.
I think we're going to need an aborted start here because he's stuck in the gravel, and for the second year in a row, a car finds themselves out on the formation lap.
Spinning in wet conditions, okay, it happens. But getting beached while trying to rejoin, beyond human comprehension.
Send a recovery vehicle to try and get him.
Lewis Hamilton, 7-time world champion, but even he's had sitcom moments. Hungary 2021, after a chaotic first lap.
Board now with Valtteri Bottas, and he made contact with both Red Bulls there.
Bottas took out both Red Bull cars.
Lance Stroll, just arriving far too quickly into the scene.
By the time the race restarted, every single driver pitted for slick tires. Every single one except Lewis.
What Hamilton needs to do here is to get as far ahead as possible.
It almost felt like a glitch. The strategy didn't pan out.
Leader is the only driver who's not come into the pit lane to change tires.
Hamilton pitted one lap later, dropped to the back of the field.
As we saw Lewis and Max exit their pit boxes at the same time, it's on.
It's definitely carrying on.
But Lewis did what Lewis does best.
Hamilton, he just backed off a little bit too early, but Alonso is locked up. This is Hamilton's chance. It has been coming for a few laps now. You can hear the cheers from the crowd. Hamilton is up in the fourth place. Hamilton is with him. Hamilton has got the pace advantage and has got better traction coming out of that corner. Sainz forces him deep to try and put some more pressure on him, but it doesn't quite happen. Lewis Hamilton from 14th comes back to finish.
Fought his way back to second place. Don't mess with him. Lando Norris, a national title winner, isn't just one of the most talented drivers in the grid. He's also a dog trainer.
Actually hurts. It's starting to hurt. Uno.
Hope his career aspirations work out better than his attempt to free himself. James Hunt, different breed entirely.
Well now James, they've changed the regulations concerning the air boxes and the wings, and yet you're still extremely fast. How do you do it?
Big balls.
then became a BBC commentator.
Slow these days is that I'm used to turbo cars, and these normally aspirated engine cars are a very different kettle of fish to drive, he says.
And all I can say to that is bullshit. That's allowed Mansell to catch right up, and Nakajima is once again proving that he is incompetent and not equipped to be a Grand Prix driver properly, and I think Piquet's in some sort of trouble. Seen some drivers letting Alan Jones through quite rightly behaving themselves, and you've seen the sort of pig ignorance that you'd expect from Jarier there going on, because he's really made an idiot of himself, and you saw that from Jack Hicks, which is surprisingly one so experienced, but I think he's suffering from old age a bit, because not only did he not let Alan through, make Alan have to force his way through, which meant either he wasn't looking in his mirrors or he was half asleep, and he then proceeded to pass him on the straight and harass him down the straight. Jarier tends to drive like that, but
did not care about broadcasting rules. Then, the iconic moment.
Jarier really is completely out of order. I mean, he really shouldn't be allowed to drive in Grand Prix racing. He's got a mental age of 10 in the first place, and that was absolutely disgraceful for a driver of his experience. And I would think that the authorities have really got to look at driving like that and do something about it, because he should certainly have a short suspension for that, and for being himself, he should have a permanent suspension. And
peak British television. We will never see another driver like him.
Steering wheel. Claps the steering wheel here. Give me steering wheel. Hey! Hey! Steering wheel. Somebody tell him to give it to me. Come on! Move!
Ferrari thought it was a good idea to make Kimi spread Christmas joy.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you
Put him in a Santa hat with jingle bells.
wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The man who disappeared mid-race to party on a yacht?
Through the tunnel, he's walking slowly. He's not in any great hurry to get back and face the team. Definitely a chance of a win.
They really thought he'd be festive? Charles Leclerc, Ferrari driver, future world champion, hopeful. Also, a guy who gets dangerously focused on sim racing.
La fake Charlottine là. Ah! My girlfriend! My girlfriend is on Twitch telling me to open the apartment. Poor her. Wait a second. Ugh.
Meanwhile, his girlfriend couldn't get in.
So my girlfriend had to subscribe to my Twitch channel to tell me that I had to open the door. So I gained a subscription. I'm so happy.
Man was so locked into virtual racing, he forgot about real life. Lando Norris, lockdown streaming king, then he made a terrible decision.
Category the haircut.
He followed through.
I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say right now. Oh my god! This is the recipe for disaster. The best part is he can't even go to the hairdressers to go and fix it.
Shall I leave it like that?
It's gonna grow back.
I have so much hair, it doesn't really work.
Landy, you're gonna have to get off stream after.
Because it's a beard trimmer. That's pretty cool.
Badger 67.
That's pretty cool.
Baldo Norris was born.
I love. No. Are you?
Oh man, it feels so weird.
Lando, like on your side when you lifted it.
You feel like a porcupine.
The internet never let him forget it. Every single interview, Kimi starts with "bow." Not a word, not a greeting, just "bow."
Champagne taste after a race that long.
Engine in the car, you didn't run it maybe that much today, but have you got some sort of performance gain from it, do you think?
Congratulations. Your great podium record around here continues, but was the win on today at any point, do you think?
Just the final word. Is your hunger for a second title the same as your hunger was for a first?
It became his trademark.
You pleased with your race, or could there have been any more? Do you think you can challenge Red Bull this weekend, or are you still trying to challenge Mercedes?
Fans made songs about
exactly the same manner. Have you guys got to the bottom of what that was and how that happened 2 years in a row in the same corner?
The Iceman's signature sound. Abu Dhabi 2014 press conference. Walter Koster asked the question.
Ago, Niki Lauda told us, take a monkey, place him into the cockpit, and he is able to drive the car. 30 years later, Sebastian told us, I had to start my car like a computer. It's very complicated. Wishes for the future concerning
the drivers trying not to laugh.
During the race, less buttons, more, or less and more communication with
question
your
finally
engineers.
ended.
Can I ask you who that question is to? Who do you want to answer it? Who's it to?
He said it's
Oh, sorry. I'll
Nico and myself. So.
Sorry.
You didn't listen. Can you repeat the question?
Some say Walter is still repeating it. Daniel's antics extend to every corner of the paddock. The moment he introduced the world to the shoey, cardio took it to the next level by getting everyone to take part. Sir Patrick Stewart.
You're a good man.
Thank you. Cheers!
Surely the hat's back.
It's quite good fun. We've got a bit of a pause going on here for some reason, but it's enjoyable. Meanwhile,
It's like pantomime.
Come on, everyone! Yeah!
Even Gerald Butler.
I hate you. Okay.
This turned the moment from a small local tradition into a cultural phenomenon. Miami 2024. Lando Norris won his first F1 race. Post-race press conference, journalists asked a hypothetical question.
Could have won the race without a free pit stop given how quick he was on the hard tire.
I don't know what the gap was, to be honest, before the safety car. How far were you behind me?
It would have been tough. I would have had to overtake two Ferraris, Red Bull, Oscar. Oscar was doing a very good job, so hats off to him.
Yeah, but I mean, it's always if right. If my mom had balls, she would be my dad. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's how it goes to racing. Sometimes it works out for you, sometimes it doesn't.
One of the best F1 sound bites in history. Hungary 2017. Magnussen and Hulkenberg had contact. Hulkenberg confronted him after the race.
Han prøver på vedbanen. Once again, most unsportive driver of the grid.
Suck my balls, mate.
Yeah, you're really good. Keep doing.
Instant legend.